Biology Chapter 3 Plant Kingdom of Class 11 Algae. General characteristics of algae. Algae are chlorophyll-bearing autotrophic organisms. They are largely aquatic, both freshwater and marine organisms. Some occur on moist soil, stones and wood, and some of them also occur in association with fungi, example lichen, and animals, example on slug bear. Their size range from the microscopic unicellular form, example Chlamydomonas, to colonial form Volvox, to the filamentous form Ulithrix and Spirogyra. A few marine forms consist of massive plant body, just like kelps. Vegetative reproduction occur by fragmentation. Asexual reproduction takes place during favorable condition by the formation of zoospores. They are motile, or by aplanar spores, which are non-motile. Sexual reproduction may be isogamous fusion of two similar gametes like Chlamydomonas and Spirogyra, and isogamous fusion of two dissimilar gametes, as some species of Chlamydomonas or oogamous fusion between one large non-motile and a smaller non-motile male gametes, like in Volvox and Fucus. Algae are simple thalloid autotrophic chlorophyll-bearing and aquatic organisms. They are also occur in moist stones, soil, and wood. Some are associated with fungi and animals. The form and the size of algae is highly variable. Some are microscopic unicellular form as Chlamydomonas, colonial form as Volvox, filamentous form as Ulithrix and Spiro. Vegetative reproduction by fragmentation, each fragments develop into a thallus. Asexual reproduction occurs by production of spores. Zoospores mostly. They are flagellated, motile. They germinate to give rise to new plant. Sexual reproduction is occur through fusion of two. There are different types of sexual reproduction. Isogamous, fusion of gametes similar in size. They may be flagellated, as in Ulithrix, or non-flagellated, or non-motile, as in Spirogyra. And isogamous, fusion of two gametes dissimilar in size. Some species of Eudorina. Pseudogamous, fusion between one large non-motile, and that is female gamete, and a smaller motile, that is male gamete, as in Volvox and Fuchs. Importance of algae. At least half of the total carbon dioxide fixed on Earth is carried out by algae through photosynthesis, and thus they increase dissolved oxygen in water. Many species of Porphyra, Laminaria, and Sargassum are among 70 species of marine algae used as food. A number of hydrochlorides or phycocolloids, such as algin obtained from brown algae and carrageen obtained from red algae, are used commercially. Agar-agar is obtained from Gelidium, and Gracilaria is used to grow microbes and preparation of ice creams and jellies. Chlorella and spirulina are unicellular algae rich in proteins and are used as food supplement even by space travel. Algae are simple thalloid autotrophic chlorophyll-bearing and aquatic organisms. They are also occur in moist stones, soil, and wood. Some are associated with fungi and animals. Different type of algae are used as a food, and some algae are used as to grow the microbes or in the ice creams and jellies. Vegetative reproduction by fragmentation, each fragments develop into a thallus. Asexual reproduction occurs by production of spores. Zoospores mostly. They are flagellated, motile. They germinate to give rise to new plant. Sexual. There are different types of sexual reproduction. Isogamous, fusion of gametes similar in size. They may be flagellated, as in Ulithrix, or non-flagellated, or non-motile, as in Spirogyra. Anisogamous fusion of two gametes. Importance of algae. At least half of the total carbon dioxide fixed on Earth is carried out by algae through photosynthesis, and thus they increase dissolved oxygen. Chlorophyceae. The members are commonly called green algae. They occur both in marine and freshwater. They usually appear grass green due to the predominance of chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B. They also possess carotene and xanthophyll. The pigments are located in chloroplast, which may be discoid, plate-like, reticulate, cup-shaped, spiral, or ribbon-shaped in different species. The chloroplast of most of the green algae have one or more food storage bodies called perinoids, which contain protein besides starch. Some may store food in the form of oil droplets. This cell wall is made up of inner layer of cellulose and outer layer of pectose. Vegetative reproduction occurs by fragmentation. Asexual reproduction takes place by flagellated zoospores. Sexual reproduction involves fusion of gametes, which may be isogamous, anisogamous, or oogamous. Example: Chlamydomonas, Volvox, Ulothrix, Spirogyra, and Chara. Unicellular colonial or filamentous algae is the Chlorophyceae characteristics. Usually grass green due to the pigment called chlorophyll A and B. Right? Chloroplast may be discoid, plate-like, reticulate, cup-shaped, spiral, or ribbon-shaped in different species. Most of them have one or more perinoid storage body located in chloroplast. Perinoid contain protein besides starch. Some algae store food as droplets. They have rigid cell wall made up of inner cellulose layer and outer. Most of them have one or more perinoid. They have rigid cell wall made up of inner cellulose and outer pectose. Chlamydomonas, Volvox, Ulothrix, Spirogyra, and Char. Vegetative reproduction by fragmentation or by formation of different types of spores. Asexual reproduction by zoospores producing zoosporangia. And sexual reproduction isogamous, anisogamous, or Phaeophyceae. The members are commonly called brown algae. They are found primarily in marine habitat. They range from simple branched filamentous form by profusing branched form, which may be reach a height of 100 meter. The plant body is usually attached to the substratum by a holdfast and has the stalks, the strip, and leaf-like photosynthetic organ known as fronds. The vegetative cells have a cellulosic wall usually covered by a gelatinous substance called algin. They possess pigments of chlorophyll A and C, carotene, and xanthophyll. Their color varies from olive green to various shades of brown, depending on the amount of fucoxanthin, that is a xanthophyll pigment. Food is stored as a complex carbohydrate like laminarin or mannitol. Vegetative reproduction takes place by fragmentation. Asexual reproduction is by the formation of zoospores, which are periform or pear-shaped and bear two unequal literally attached flagella. Sexual reproduction may be isogamous, anisogamous, or oogamous. The gametes are periform with two unequal laterally attached flagella. The fusion of gametes may occur in water or inside the oogonium. Example: Ectocarpus, Dictyota, Laminaria, Sargassum. Most of them have one or more perinoid. Rhodophyceae. The members are commonly called red algae and are mostly marine, found in both well-lighted regions close to water surface and at great depth. The characteristic red color is due to red pigment or phycoerythrin with other pigments chlorophyll A and chlorophyll D. They are multicellular and some of them have complex body organization. The food is stored as a floridine starch, which is similar to amylopectin and glycogen in structure. Vegetative reproduction is by fragmentation. Asexual reproduction occurs by non-motile spores. Sexual reproduction is oogamous and gametes are non-motile. Complex post-fertilization develops follow fertilization. As for example, Polysyphonia, Porphyra, Glaciaria, Gilead. Rhodophyceae. The members are commonly called red algae and are mostly marine, found in both well-lighted regions close to water surface and at great depth. The characteristic red color is due to red pigment or phycoerythrin with other pigments chlorophyll A and chlorophyll D. They are multicellular and some of them have complex body organization. The food is stored as a floridine starch which is similar to amylopectin and glycogen in structure. Vegetative reproduction is by fragmentation. Asexual reproduction occurs by non-motile spores. Sexual reproduction is oogamous and gametes are non-motile. Complex post-fertilization develops follow fertilization. As for example, Polysyphonia, Porphyra, Glaciaria, Gilead. Here is the alternation of generation of reproduction of plant kingdom, that is gametophytic stage and sporophytic stage, which alternate with each other. Algae are simple thalloid autotrophic chlorophyll bearing and aquatic organisms. They are also occur in moist stone, soil and wood. Some are associated with fungi and animals.